What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to week 2 of Front Porch Pickems. Yeah, I fucked that up. It is what it is.
Oh, man.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Week 2. Tonight I have just the match with me. Unfortunately, Nick and Eric couldn't make it, but I'm sure they're watching somewhere. So, cheers, gentlemen. So, right off the rip, also, we forgot about the room. And if you have any questions or concerns, message us. We will answer you. We will get very personal, up close and personal. Week 2 is upon us, and we are ready to rock and roll. But before we get to the games, there's a certain couple things we need to attend to. What is happening with the signal? Oh, we're back. We're good. First things first. All right. Sorry, we have to hook ourselves up the right way.
Somebody wasn't ready.
Yeah. Someone's always ready.
Oh, I got ready.
Oh,
There we are. You guys see us now?
Yep,
Yeah,
we're good.
nice and clean, baby.
So,
Nice and clean.
this week, we had the Mats with 12 wins apiece. So they are our champs. Matt,
Yeah, let's do that.
Ivy Squatch can
Shout out
decide
to-
if he wants to share the Top Gun hat or not, since he's still the reigning
Nope.
Top Gun
You are the
champion.
reigning Top Gun champ.
And me, Eric, and Nick all finished with 9. And
You guys all got 9?
Yeah, we all got 9. And I just realized I forgot introductions. Me, your host. To my direct left,
What's your name?
Big Daddy Cheeks. All right, or we can not clap for him.
Fine.
And then
My father never clapped for me either.
it's weird with just 3 people, honestly. And then to his direct left, our back-to-back defending champion and Top Gun of the week and co-high scorer, Matt. IB Squatching. All right. And of course, the broom. So jumping right into it. Oh shit, the markers are over there. Oh, look at you. Boom.
Somebody
Yeah.
actually was ready.
It's been
He
a day.
wasn't.
I'm always ready. Boom, slice.
First game we got. Call it out.
We have Thursday night Chargers at Chiefs. This is actually probably the best game of the week. Actually, honestly, it's a great matchup.
KC
It-
-4, huh?
There were some good
it's
games
two-
here, though.
Two very high-powered offenses. I want to say Chargers because my boy Herbert, but I didn't say it. I didn't clarify yet. I
Okay.
want to say Chargers because Herbert is on that team. That's my boy, my ride or die. But I think the Chiefs take this one in a high-scoring shootout. I'm going to say somewhere like 42-38. I'm thinking lots of points tonight.
Lots of scores. Huh?
Lots of points.
Do you only have, I'm guessing, Herbert? That's it going this game?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Do you
I
have
need-
anybody going?
I have CEH going tonight.
Okay.
So
Clyde
Edwards-Helaire.
CEH. Yeah, think about it. You can see him looking up. He's like,
I don't know. So who's your fantasy stud of the game?
Fantasy star of the game is Justin Herbert. Herbert's going to put up 28 points for me tonight.
okay.
I'm thinking at least 2 to 3 TDs, about 275 through the air, maybe a rushing touchdown. I don't know. We're going to get nuts with it.
Oh, rushing.
We're
touchdown.
going crazy. It's goal line sneak. That's what it has.
Yeah.
Rushing touchdowns. Why not? It's week 2. How many missed field goals did we have last week in the Pittsburgh-Cincinnati game? I mean,
4.
my God. Anything could happen. And we had our first tie of the season already.
We have 2 ties.
And the Giants beat the Titans. What is happening in the universe?
Kidding. There's only 1 tie.
So I'm taking the Chiefs, and then we have Stolf, the Wolf, is taking the Chiefs. And Mr. Nice Shade is also taking the Chiefs.
Nice shade.
Shade.
I don't know if you noticed that.
I talk with my hands, even though there's no Italian in my family at all. Cheeks, who you got instead of the game?
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. High scoring game. Chargers, they have a ton of weapons. They did lose Keenan Allen this week. Mike
Ooh,
Williams.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he's out.
Dude, Keenan Allen's out, and Mike Williams might be out as well.
Yeah, the fact that Mike Williams was not actually even present
Ouch.
at all while he was on
Welcome
the
to
field,
the Browns,
wasn't really
man.
targeted at all.
That means a lot of Eckler points. I wish I still had
Just
that.
thanks for talking over me, but fuck you.
Oh,
Anyways,
aggressive.
I am going to be picking the Chiefs in
Weekly
this.
champs talking.
I just have to say though, my stud is going to be Eckler. I think that Herbert's going to have to connect with him a lot with the fact that his studs are out. And who else do you
He
have?
doesn't even have wide receivers. That changes the game, but I think I still would have picked the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
I think it's the bring out the broom.
Broom it. We're gonna skip over the next game because that's gonna be for our call-in
Yep.
guests.
We got a call-in guest?
Yeah, my brother's gonna be calling here in a few minutes. I gotta
Uh-oh.
text him to let him know when it's time to call in.
That's
So
sweet.
next game we got is the Washington Commanders. Excuse me.
They won
At-
last week?
Yeah. Yeah. Washington Commanders at the
Oh,
Detroit. No, they didn't.
No, they did. They beat
Did they?
Atlanta.
No, the Saints beat Atlanta by 1.
Who won? I think the Commanders won. Honestly.
I don't know. They're gonna be irrelevant here in a couple weeks. So they are playing. That's just a scratch. It's not gonna come off. They are at the Detroit Lions. Lions -1/2. This is the first game the Lions have been favored
What?
in 24 games.
What?
So
Get outta
congratulations, Detroit.
Get out of here.
You made it. You did it.
Guys.
Oh,
Kudos
finally.
to you. And you had your first sellout in I don't know how long. I think Thanksgiving of 2017 is your first sellout.
It's the hype train, dude.
So this is actually a big game for me because I have 3 guys going as of right now for
And
the
they're all
Lions.
Lions.
They're all Lions players, right? Or tied the Lions this
Didn't
year.
have a good draft then, huh?
No, I did actually. But somebody in the Rams isn't used very often, and then my other running back got hurt. So I'm going with the guy who scored 17 points last week in Williams. I don't know how to say their tight end's last name, but he's on my roster.
The dude with the funny last name.
And then, of course, the keeper of the year, the waiver claim of the season in 2021, Amon-Ra St. Brown. So with that,
It was honestly, it was good. It wasn't the best.
it was amazing. Got me 3rd place without my top 2 wide receivers or my top 2 running backs. Waiver claims all day.
So you picking
I don't
the
understand.
Lions?
I am taking the Lions.
Just a little fun fact: the Lions have won 4 of the last 5 against the Commanders.
Boom.
The last time the Commanders beat them was 2008 on the road.
Actually, the Commanders have never beaten them. If we're going to be technical.
Whatever.
Because it's the Commanders, not the Redskins.
But did you see something
Or
funny?
the Washington football team.
Did you see
Yeah.
that they were selling mugs with the Washington State behind their logo or whatever?
Mm-mm.
They had Washington
They
instead.
had the Washington
Instead of
State, yeah,
Maryland.
behind the. They had to take them off. It was being sold on like their NFL truck right outside the stadium. They had to take them away because
That's
people noticed it.
That's a
Are
freaking
too
embarrassment.
retarded.
Yep.
Matt, who you got?
I'm actually going the Lions too. I feel like it's their time. Commanders are actually good. That's a bad pick. I think the Lions though, they got to figure something.
Well, let's see.
If the first time they've been favored in God knows how long, I got to
In
go with it.
24 games.
I got to go with it. I get it.
So Nick and Eric both took the Lions, which means that I'm picking the Commanders. I think
Ooh.
Carson Wentz, the fact that Scary Terry,
Scary
He is
Terry.
a fucking monster, dude.
I
He didn't do
don't
shit for me
think
last week.
Look at that touchdown.
Dude, he got like 5 points last week.
I'm
terrible last week.
picking the Commanders.
Sure?
I think they're going to have a way better offense than people are giving them credit
Seems
for.
like it.
So,
No, he had a 60-yard
sorry, boys.
touchdown,
No
I thought.
sweet. But Amon St. Brown is set to be a
Yeah.
bust for the week.
That's not what that's not what that said at all. I got the
You.
same thing.
Thanks, Dalton.
Oh, shit.
All right, next game we got is Tom Brady's.
Well, wait, hold on.
Yeah, he won 2 for
You
58
skipped
with one
over
touchdown.
2 picks.
No, he didn't.
We have Nick and Eric also took the Lions.
I literally
Well,
said
when
that.
Paul must have not have been paying attention,
Well,
Matt.
Paul was making sure
5
that I
minutes
was
ago
still
already
good.
said this, you know.
Quit drinking. We're cutting you off.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going now
You said
to
that
Tom
before.
Brady's Buccaneers at
Son of a
the
bitch.
New Orleans Saints. Tampa Bay minus 2.5. See, we got Nick picking the Bucks, Eric taking the Saints, and I am picking the Bucks.
Really?
I'm going to pick
Do you
the
remember what
Bucks.
happened to the last year when the Saints played Thomas in the beginning of the year?
Yeah, last year he
They-
didn't play at all.
Yeah, they annihilated him.
didn't play at all.
I mean, I got to take Father Time still isn't won yet. So I'm going to roll with Tom Brady. Even with the marital problems, Tom Brady's still going to roll.
You think
Oh,
so?
wait, no. Hold on. Even without his top weapons, I don't know. Because he doesn't have Julio Jones, Chris Godwin, or Leonard Fournette as of right now.
What?
All three are injured. They're questionable.
Oof.
It's a tough sell. But, I'm going to stick with it because Brady makes bad receivers look good. Ivy's watching.
I thought he was playing. You know the freaking Saints have won their last 7 games, regular season games against the Buccaneers.
Against the Bucs?
Against the
Really?
Bucs, the last 7 games they have won. From 20, the last time it happened, the Tampa Bay did beat the Saints in a divisional playoff game in 2020. That's the only time they beat them.
Jeez.
Tom Brady does his playoff moment and win. So -2.5. It's the Buccaneers at the Saints.
Are you watching us right now?
I'm just sharing it. Calm down.
I am gonna go the Buccaneers myself.
All right, so that too is not a sweep.
Nope.
Thank you, Mr. Eric.
Eric ruining the sweep.
All right, let's get this rip the Band-Aid off. The next game we
Here
have
we go.
is the ferocious kitties of the Carolinas
Kitties of Carolina.
at the New
More
York
like
Giants,
Yeah.
-2. The Browns ran all over the defense, and
What's up,
Saquon.
Nick?
or
Drink girl's at?
the drink girl at.
Messed up again.
I don't have that kind of pull. Let's see. Saquon, the whole Giants offense had 250 yards rushing on the ground. Carolina's had the worst rushing attack for the past 4 seasons. We have not won a football game since November 17th of last year. With all that being said.
Inflation, that's what took away the drink girls.
Man. I don't want to say it, but I have to.
Who's your picture on your screen?
Who's the picture on my screen?
It's a black dude.
What are you talking about?
It's Nick.
It's Nick. Are you talking to Nick or to us?
To Nick.
I'm going to take the Panthers because you know what? If they don't win this week, I ain't picking them again for a while. I promise you.
You heard it here first.
Who's the Giants quarterback? Is it still Daniel Jones?
Yep.
The fastest man in football?
The fastest man in football.
He
Nick,
did.
Nick, let's go.
Yeah,
That's right.
let's
Riding
go.
with me, baby.
The fastest man in football, Daniel
He
Jones.
said that before. He picked the Giants. Nick picked the Giants.
Yeah.
What? Nick?
Anyways, Nick knows what's up.
Exactly.
I roll with the Giants.
I'm rolling
This
Giants
is gonna
too,
be
baby.
Absolute
G-Man.
slaughter. Because this is actually just going to come down to who's the best running back. And watching McCaffrey play last week against the Browns. Browns have a great defense. The Giants don't have as good of a defense, but Baker can't actually hold on to the snap football because apparently they have a shitty center. Anyways,
They do
the way
very
Saquon
shitty
was
center.
running the ball and played last week, hands down, going to be an absolute monster game. Another breakout game for him. So
And Matt Rule.
champs,
And
absolutely.
Matt Rule will figure out a way to lose it.
Probably.
He'll just won't throw. McCaffrey will just be dicing. They'll be like, nope, sorry. Who's your backup running back?
Chuba Hubbard. And then Deontay Foreman. Yeah, dude. If they don't win this week, it's gonna get
6
ugly.
weeks, huh?
It's gonna get ugly real quick.
Because of Baker?
No, because Matt Rule is gonna.
Do you think Baker looked good?
I thought he looked like he doesn't know what sport he's playing in the first 52 minutes of the game last week. After that, he looked fine. He looked absolutely awful. My thing is, like I said, you cannot suck ass for the first 52 and a half minutes of the game and be like, oh, we're going to win. That's not how you win football games. You can't have 4 batted passes, 4 dropped.
So do you think he
And we got to make something clear here. We are not Browns fans. No one else or Panthers fans.
Oh, no, he said it.
I was about to say, what?
He's the only Panthers fan.
Yeah.
Everyone else is a Browns fan.
Yeah, see,
Broncos
here's
fan.
the funny part.
You
Browns
might
fans
not-
start talking shit 'cause they've been good for like a
You
year and a
might
half.
think that we're Panther
It's okay.
loyalists. It's up
Okay.
to him. And
Well,
even that, he's not even loyal.
Bullshit.
Anyways, we got Patriots at the Pittsburgh
Hold on. I want to ask him
Steelers.
about this. Now, do you think Baker coming back is more of a case of prevent defense? or if it is
Coming
more
back. What are you talking about?
how he came back and only played good at the end because we were
Honestly,
defense.
I couldn't tell that looking at the actual replay of the game because it was just kind of all it's a nightmare. It was just like a 2.5 hour nightmare.
Yes.
Our coach just, and the other thing that kills was, why the fuck are you playing for a field goal with a minute and a half left? Go get a touchdown. They played for a field goal. I hate that. I live by the golden rule. He played to not lose instead of playing to win. And guess what? It bitched in the ass because the Browns have a great kicker again. You score a touchdown, you force the Browns to go the full length of the field.
Jacoby wasn't going the fucking full field.
And you kicked the ball out of bounds and gave the Browns an extra 3 points
Dude,
before
how
half,
big
too.
was that? And then rough the passer.
No, I'm talking before half. They kicked the ball out of bounds, and the Browns went down and got a field goal for halftime.
Oh, yeah.
So you take away those 6 points.
Yeah, but
It's all the little things that add up that cause bad teams to lose.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. They're my team till I die. But we suck right now. It happens.
Okay.
All right, Patriots at the Pittsburgh Squealers. New England's favored at -2.
And
This should be a sweep.
And fun fact, TJ Watt is out for the next 6 to 8 weeks with a torn pectoral muscle after a cheap shot on Joe Burrow.
Oh, he did a cheap shot?
Oh, yeah, he hit him with the shoulder and ripped his pec. He's out for like 6 to 8 weeks
So
on
the
IR.
Watts are out, huh? Watt brothers.
I think the Derek Watt is still the fullback. TJ's the only one that matters. The fullback doesn't do shit for them.
JJ.
So does that mean you're picking the Patriots?
I hope.
I don't want to, but I'm going to do it!
Why don't you want to do it?
Because I hate the Patriots and I hate the Steelers. Because the Patriots took a Super Bowl ring off my finger in 2003 because John
Get
Casey
over it. That was
kicked
fucking
the-
19 years ago.
It was 20 years ago almost. You don't have to live with that PTSD like I do. At night I wake up screaming,
Okay.
John Casey!
How many
ah!"
Super Bowls have you had in your lifetime?
Is
Two.
Daniel Jones playing?
What?
Is Daniel Jones playing?
Against the with the
Not Daniel
Giants?
Freaking
Mac Jones?
Mac Jones.
Yeah, he's playing.
You sure? He hurt his back. He went out of the game.
I don't know. He should be playing.
I
don't know. Shit, man. I can't look up everything. Damn.
I thought maybe you guys heard. I don't know. You guys
So,
play
I'm going to
fantasy?
roll with the Pats.
Gonna roll with the Pats.
With the Pats. We're going to take the Pats because you know what? Fuck the Steelers. We're still from Ohio. Fuck them. I have zero faith in that team. Last week was a mishap because the Bengals had 5 freaking turnovers. Get out of here.
Maddie.
Oh, I'm definitely not picking the Steelers. God, no. If Mac Jones had a broken back, I'd still pick the freaking Patriots. So, is that the broom time?
Is that the
Is
sweep?
that the broom?
Sweet!
Where's the music?
Music.
We have sound effects.
We said
That,
the beep, bop, bop, stop, you know.
Oh, I can bring that back next week.
Yeah,
I
what the fuck,
can
man?
bring it back next week. I thought you guys hated it, so I stopped doing it.
Oh,
All right,
America might have. I didn't.
I'll bring it back. Our next matchup, we have the Indianapolis Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars in Indy -3.5.
I'll kick this one off.
All right.
We're going Colts.
Whoa, don't go out on a limb.
And Stolf the Wolf and Nightshade also picked the Colts.
Whoa, don't go out on a limb.
Dude, I will never pick the Jaguars.
I wouldn't either,
because
dude. Grab that broom,
because
dude.
Trevor Lawrence is the most uninspiring quarterback ever. Did you see his speech for the game last week? He's like, all right, guys, let's go out there and let's show them what we're all about. It's week 1. We're back. I'm
He's
like,
playing for Jacksonville. The only thing that's good in
oh, you're
Jacksonville
getting paid tens of millions of
is
dollars.
Disney World out
Sweet.
fucking cities away.
Sweet. And the next game on our docket is the Miami Dolphins coming off their big win against the Patriots. They're big dick swinging, thinking they're going to the Super Bowl because they won 1 game. And they're going to Baltimore, who just absolutely crushed, the Jets last week? Was it the Jets they beat up last week? In Baltimore, -3.5. Lamar Jackson still getting questions about his contract. Leave the man alone. He's a baller. He's going to get paid.
Dude, I can't believe you denied that much, dude.
Nick and Eric have both taken the Dolphins.
They're
Smart
they're,
man.
they're, they're on that
Do
Tua
your
train.
dolphin noise. I'll go out on a limb here. I'm going to go with the Dolphins also with my friends. Tyreek Hill is actually going to have his first good game as a Dolphin this week. Yep.
Nope.
Yep.
Week 4.
Nope, this one.
Week 4.
What's wrong with week 2?
a lot. It's the Ravens at Baltimore.
Oh, it's at ball. Yeah, I don't even care. The Dolphins, they got something going right now.
Hey, Young, what you got, bro?
They're gonna.
I'm
waddle
taking the
their way.
Ravens, dude. Get out of here, that
What do you
Dolphins
mean,
BS,
dude?
man. Get out of here.
Okay, tell us why. Enlighten us.
Lamar Jackson. Enough said.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah,
We were both. We watched
I know.
that one out.
Yeah, both just butchered his last name. So what's your stat on?
You want stats? Stats?
Give me a stat line for Lamar.
All right, Lamar. Lamar's gonna be.
Name 2 of his receivers.
Rashad Bateman. Marquise Brown left in the trade.
Mark Andrews don't count. That's a tight
Mark. No,
end.
he's a tight end. Honestly, the only one I know is Bateman. To be honest with you, off the top of my
Didn't
head.
they just draft him last year?
Or what? Dukovna, whatever his name is. Fuck him. Anyways, I am picking the Ravens as well.
Oh no!
Dude, the Ravens at home are
Ravens are a good
unstoppable.
team, man. They're a good team.
Unstoppable at home.
I just
Yeah.
can't.
And that's not throwing shade against the Dolphins. The Dolphins actually have a very good team this year. But when you have Lamar Miller, Mark Andrews is actually going to show up. Mark Andrews will be the stud of the game. Probably goes for $105, score 9 receptions, and he will come. It's going to be a close game. I will give him that 3.5. But it's going to come down to a last second.
What is that?
Last second touchdown pass. Mark Andrews back right of the end zone. Hallelujah! 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 Who?
Here, you want a fun fact for you guys over there? The Ravens have won 8 of the last 10 meetings with the Dolphins, including a win in the 2008 wild card round. These 8 wins have come by an average of blank amount of points. Go.
3.
2. 23.4.
An average wins.
Yeah.
They've blown them out by 23.4
They're at
points.
8 out of the last time. 8 of their last 8
That's
wins.
not putting up 23.4.
No, that's beating them.
That's beating them by 20. Yeah,
By
we just put our numbers 2 and 3.
Yeah. What the fuck was
So,
that?
anyways, the Ravens are going to send the Dolphins.
Yeah, I think I
to
might want to
0-2.
flip flop. Yeah, I might want to flip flop my numbers now.
0-2.
They won last time.
Anyways, whatever.
Yeah, that was good though. 0-2.
All right, the next game on our docket is the Atlanta Falcons with their fired up coach going to LA to take on Matt Stafford's dislocated right arm.
Hey,
And the Rams sitting
Just
minus
stop.
10.
Yeah, grab the broom. I would just skip the game.
That was easy.
Bruni.
That was easy.
All
In
right.
your face, sucker.
Well, you almost
Thank you.
Okay. Anyways,
Rams win.
Hey, he asked for the soundboard. I'm giving him
I
soundboard.
love it. Next game we have is Seattle Seahawks at the San Francisco 49ers. Mr. Nick Stolfo Wolf picked the Seahawks, and
No.
Mr. Eric
No.
Nightshade Shade picked the 49ers. This game is San Fran by minus 8.5. Maddie, who you got?
I'm going to go with the 49ers. I think they're going to get their feet under their. I think Trey Lance needs help bad. They need to figure something out. Or it was the field in Chicago. I don't know if you guys seen any of that
Yes.
game.
It was a monsoon.
How fun
Yes.
was
They
that
played
game?
in a
would have been?
lake.
That would have been, dude. You see some of the tackles, and when they hit the ground, and the water's just
Hit the
motherfucker.
wrong button. Hit the wrong button.
Just water's just fucking exploding everywhere.
It was honestly the highlights from that game were hysterical.
That was really cool. I would have loved to play in that game.
Now,
Oh.
mind you, the 49ers are missing Elijah Mitchell.
Yep.
Right? Maybe.
No.
Garoppolo's coming in.
I'm saying no. Elijah Mitchell being out. That sucks for me. Continue.
We need to take the soundboard away from him.
All the
Okay, you're done with the juice box.
Yeah.
all the borders. I love it.
Yeah, I think Paul, who you got?
I think Paul.
I know, Nick. You're flying high with Geno Smith and the
Yeah,
Seahawks.
Do you know?
You caught Russell Wilson on a bad day, and I think
They
Russell's
should
having a great
have won. They
season.
fumbled on the 1 yard line. twice.
And I think now there's not, they're going to be playing a literal monsoon. The Niners take this one, 24-17.
I think Shanahan's too good of a coach.
Yep, Niners.
Yeah, I think Pete Carroll just got lucky. He inspired.
Does
his
Kittle
people.
come back?
Oh, I didn't know Kittle was hurt.
Whatever.
All right, next game we have, it's the Cincinnati Bengals coming off a 5-turnover heartbreaking loss.
What did
Going to Dallas, who is now without Dak for the foreseeable
Dude.
future. And guess what, Cowboys fans? You've already been eliminated from the playoffs in week 1. Congratulations, you did it.
The only team to not score a
Why do you
touchdown in
say
week
that?
1.
You did it, Cowboys fans.
Why do you
Skip
say
it.
they're out?
Dude, without Dak, they're not winning shit. They can't win anything with Dak. They're not winning without Dak.
You guys
Cooper.
without a quarterback.
Yeah, a little different. People don't
What's
expect
the
anything.
difference?
People don't expect anything from us. There's the difference.
You're not America's team.
Yeah, we're on America's team, all jacked up on cocaine, and with the richest, most arrogant owner in all of sports.
So you're picking the Bengals.
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Do you trade for Garoppolo?
I would if I were them.
Do you trade for Minshew?
No, that'd be a mistake. Minshew is so overrated, dude.
Minshew
Do
Mania.
you call Fitzpatrick and tell
I
him
would
to unretire?
I would rather have Fitz Magic running around.
That's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
You call Fitzmagic and tell him to unretire?
Nick, why do the Cowboys suck? I want to hear it from you. Anyways, while we wait,
The Cowboys suck. I ain't going Cowboys. They got no quarterback. You have to go Bengals here. This is a no-brainer.
yeah, Joe Burrow's going to ball out. He's going to actually come through. They're going to kick a whole bunch of field goals. McPherson is actually going to get his rhythm back. Now, I will say McPherson missed that field goal or that attempt, whatever it was. Laces were not out. High snap.
What are you?
Sorry,
what
bud.
are you huffing and puffing?
McPherson on his team.
Because McPherson lost me 4 points last week on missed field goals.
Ooh, 4 points.
Which
I-
would that
I-
have won?
No, but it would have put me in
See it.
6th place instead of 7th, I think.
Worry about W's, not points.
I'm trying to get W's, but when your running backs put up 0.000
Well,
and
there's
your
no-
kicker goes negative 4 points,
See, that's why I told you. My buddy said he was up 0.25. Would you have played somebody? You're up 0.25.
In our league, you have to play someone.
yeah,
Okay.
there is no option.
Well, you could play a backup that is not going to touch
Wait.
the ball.
Did we just sweep it? Did we
I
just
know.
sweep it?
Have to.
That's a
I'm going to get the sirens back. The sirens are more fun.
Yeah, I know.
That's all you have.
I mean, I have other ones over here.
Why don't you just hit the siren one?
I don't know where the siren one's at. This is the new.
New app.
This is the new
Why?
one.
What'd you do?
Nice.
Because I
see
couldn't
it?
find the old one,
Come
bro.
on.
What was that?
Come on, let me see.
Oh, day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that like you've been healed? Can you just smack you in the forehead or something and then that plays?
Ha! So
Oh my
anyways.
God.
Everyone stop watching. Everyone stop. Oh, here we go. It's a Raven for the Ravens.
Ooh, who cares? You see the elf on the field now? See, they put the centerpiece as the
I
elf.
did.
Okay, can you
I think
stop?
that's pretty cool.
Soundboard guy.
All right,
Calm
you know what? No more
Calm down.
soundboard done.
Calm down.
I said, let me see it.
Just calm
Let
down.
somebody else have the control. I'm like,
Well, I gotta text my
Yeah.
brother here in a couple
He just
minutes.
wants to do everything.
oh,
Here.
he's.
Anyways, next game we
Here,
have
here.
Why did you
is
give me your outstanding? Anybody want to know any of his HIPAA? Where he got his HIPAA violation? He asked me something about
I don't
University
know what-
Hospital.
Oh, it's a stupid advertisement.
I
There
know,
you go.
I'm just kidding. He got his HIPAA.
what did his herpes results come back as?
Yeah, exactly.
Negative.
Positive. His herpes have what? Crabs? What?
Wow.
Hey, when that happened.
Got anal herpes?
Yeah.
Woo! So we got
Better than
the
monkeypox, I guess.
That came from your monkeypox, bro.
next game is the Houston Texans at the Denver Broncos. Eric will do it for you.
Let's go.
I was trying to move it over and I
Let's
get this
go,
on.
Broncos.
Let's go. Don't do it as well as you, my friend. But
Yeah,
we
need
tried.
you.
We'll see you in a couple weeks when you're back from out of state.
Oh, you scroll that way.
Yeah,
All
you gotta
right.
get in the middle and scroll. which
Nick
is
and
weird.
Eric both took the Broncos, which means that Denver is minus 10 on this one. I mean, guys, I don't even think this is going to be even a close one. I'm picking the Broncos.
Are we just gonna go ahead and just get a little
Deflate the balloon.
Sweep it, 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 sweep it.
That did not sound like a deflating balloon.
Next week, I'm maybe have some strobe lights going in the background.
Oh
Oh
no!
God, I'm epileptic.
Some explosions.
I can provide.
And the next game we have on the docket is the Arizona Cardinals at the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders minus 5.5.
Oof, dude, that's a good game. That's a rough one. Paul, you're first.
All right, I'll go Raiders.
Why?
The Raiders.
Why?
Because Devontae Adams going to put up 24 points for me in fantasy.
Okay, I like that. I'll go Raiders too, just because Paul said so. I'm gonna go your pick.
Because Stone Cold said so.
I'm picking the Raiders because I want to pick the Raiders,
I'm
not
picking it
because
because Paul.
picks
I'm
the
picking it
Raiders.
because of Paul. Paul convinced me.
Well, yeah, Raiders
Oh, wow.
at
Is that
home
orgasm?
at
I
the
don't know
Death
what
Star.
Boxing bell.
And of course, Nicholas Sparks picked the Cardinals.
Nicholas Sparks.
I can't wait till we talk shit and he goes 14 and 15 again like he did last year.
It happens.
And he's going to be like,
Tied
well,
up.
you know,
Yeah, well,
it is, you know.
Oh, that sounds like fucking.
Don't give Nick a kiss, dude. Beer sounds.
Okay.
Whatever, it's alcohol. All right, so we got the Cardinals Raiders game picked, right?
Yep.
All right, next game we have another
Text your brother.
NFC
up at 3.
matchup. We have the Chicago Bears coming off the victory in the monsoon at the Packers, coming off a pretty horrific loss at Minnesota. Green Bay minus 10.5.
Minus 10.5.
10. He just
Minus
can't believe
10. Sorry.
I'll
Sorry.
start this one off.
That's my bad.
Packers. Yeah, you know, it looks like every single season, Green Bay comes out sluggish out the gate. Then they start to find their rhythm. Aaron Rodgers starts taking more and more painkillers, starts playing better and better. So
Who does he have though?
it doesn't matter. It's Aaron Rodgers. He'll figure
Cobb?
it out. The Bears
done.
are trash. The Bears are
The
trash.
Bears are good.
Name anyone decent on their team. Exactly.
Yeah. David Montgomery.
Yeah. Then you got Mooney. Then you got Fields.
Who's blocking for him?
Huh? You don't need to. Fields is faster than everybody on the field.
This is a fucking boy.
He was last week because it was waterlogged.
He's still he runs like a 4.3.
Okay, then pick the Bears.
The Bears.
You're gonna pick the
The
Bears.
Bears. Let's go, Bears. Sold.
Oh,
you
there
gotta
you go.
tell
my
me.
goodness.
There you go. Packers. Aaron
That's a peer
Rodgers
pressure
owns,
pick. Just let you know,
owns
America.
the Bears.
That was a peer pressure pick.
Absolutely owns them. No way in hell. The Packers are losing at home to the Bears.
To the Bears. It's where
Aaron Rodgers owns the freaking Bears. Owns them.
that doesn't mean you pick them.
Owns them. So we got Nick picked the Packers, Eric picked the Packers, Cheeks picked the Packers, Paul picked the Packers, and Matt picked
God,
the
Bears.
Okay, here's my reason why. The Packers have won 11 out of the last 12 games against the Bears, okay? A win today would make the longest active streak against them. It would tie it. So you know it's just not going to happen. They put that stuff out for a reason because it jinxes the teams. So
You're living in a fantasy world, bro.
Hey, thanks for the extra point this week. I gotta take the lead somehow.
yeah, it's
All right, next game on the
we got
docket.
one of these that we separated from. No, we didn't.
The next game we got on the docket
Right
is
here.
the Tennessee
Ravens are
Titans coming off a bad loss to the New York Giants. Going
I put
on
M
over
instead
to
of C.
Buffalo, who just put an absolute ass whooping on the Rams last Thursday. Buffalo sitting minus 10. All right, Squatchin. What do you got?
Who do they play?
The
Titans
Bills.
and Bills.
Titans at Bills.
Oh.
Bills minus 10.
Bills all day. Dude, they look good, dude.
They look really
They
good.
looked really good, and I wanted the Browns to be like. I feel like if we had Deshaun Watson, this is how I'd be feeling about the Browns. But fuck, the Bills looked good, dude. I picked the Bills all day.
I think this is an easy,
Yeah, this is
clean,
a sweep.
easy, clean sweep.
Yeah.
Ooh, sweep it!
Oh, that's your phone. I was about to press the buttons.
And the next game we got on the docket is the Minnesota Vikings coming off an absolute shellacking of the Green Bay Packers at home, going to Philly to take on the Eagles. Philly -2. Cheeks, give it to the people.
Well, I was thoroughly impressed by both teams last week. Vikings, Justin Jefferson is a monster, absolute monster. Unfortunately, the Eagles, they have A.J. Brown, who came out for his debut, just annihilated the Lions defense. And I'm not saying the Lions have a good defense. They don't. But for the amount of points that they were able to put up on the board, granted, A.J. Brown did not score a touchdown.
But he still put up some serious
Oh,
fantasy
he put up
points,
some-
dude.
155 yards.
Dude, he had a great day.
I'm going to roll with the hot hand, go with the Eagles.
Oof. I thought the Vikings beat the shit out of the team they played.
They played the Packers.
Oh, they beat the shit out of the Packers.
Mm-hmm. They were also in Minnesota.
Isn't that what? Oh, no. Man, I wish I knew the weather. Let me see what the weather's going to look like. That's going to decide my factor right here. Mostly cloudy. All right, I'm going to pick the Vikings. Kirk Cousins, I think, is going to have himself a year.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Because of Justin Jefferson.
Hey, whatever.
Absolutely.
I like what the Eagles are doing. I like what they did in the offseason, made a good trade A.J. Brown, but I think Justin Jefferson is on a whole nother level like Jamar Chase is, and
Chase didn't do shit this year.
not yet, dude. He's a beast.
You know they were teammates?
Hmm?
I think they were teammates at LSU. Burrow.
It was Justin Jefferson, Terrence Marshall, and Jamar Chase. Terrence
No wonder
Marshall.
they won a fucking championship.
Yeah, and you know who the running back was? Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That team was, and they're like 5 offensive linemen all got drafted.
Yeah.
So until someone stops Justin Jefferson, but the matchup's going to be Justin Jefferson versus James Bradbury, who's the new Eagles DB who had an absolute monster game last week. So
Now the most important game of the week.
hold on, Cheeks, Jerry, announce your pick, yeah?
Picking the Eagles.
Yeah.
Fly, Eagles, fly straight to Vic. Oh wait, hold on, we gotta do it for Nick. Skull, 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 skull. I don't know if that's what they do or not, but we do it here. All right, now the next game is everyone's here's favorite game of the week. Should be an easy game to pick. I'm going to call our special calling guest, my flesh and blood, my brother, who was at the Panthers-Carolina game last week, enjoying that sweet, sweet victory.
Yeah.
Did you give birth to him? Is he your flesh and blood?
Hello? What up, dude?
What up?
You're live. You got to speak up.
Oh, I love being live.
What
What up, world?
You love being
What's
live.
up, Steve?
What's up, man?
What up, boys?
You're here with my buddy Matt and my other buddy Matt.
Oh, hey, my buddies, Matt.
All right, we are talking Jets at Browns. Browns -6.5. Give us your predictions. Give us your expertise.
I mean, are we betting spreads? Are we betting straight up?
Straight up.
Straight up. Well, let me just tell you, the Jets have 7 to 8 deep across the defensive line. They're going to rotate those guys through and try and stagnate in the box and stop the run. It's not going to matter. Browns cover 21-10.
So you think the Jets are going to score?
I do, because it'll be late. Late, 21-3, like they'll score one late. Yeah.
Garbage points.
What's Flacco's record against us?
I don't know. It's probably pretty good from Baltimore, honestly,
That's what I'm saying.
because that's when the Browns were terrible.
Mhm.
All right, Steve, is this going to be a rushing game for the Browns, or is this going to be a passing game?
I think they're going to come out and try and throw. That seems to be what Stefanski does in his, 2+ years here. He comes out early, throws in the first half, throws for the lead, and then tries to pound it out in the second half. So I definitely think, especially with the defensive linemen early in the game for the Jets, that's the strength of their team. They're going to try and make us throw early, and I think we'll be able to do so. I mean, I think if you look at the film from last week, the All-22, we had receivers open all day. I think Jacoby's a little nervous, a little rusty, not playing the preseason. Brown's going to come out. They're going to come out throwing, and they'll get some separation, and they'll pound it out with Chubb and Hunt in the second half.
Okay. Who is going to be your impact player of the game?
Cool. I'm actually going to go a little bit of a wild card. I'm not sure I would consider it one, but I'm going to go with Joke, Wusu. I think this week they're obviously going to have to shade protection towards Miles. Both their tackles could be out. They're going to use tight ends to help chip on Clowney and Miles. I think mixing up the front and then blitzing with Joke could be huge. And I'm actually going to go out on a limb and say Joke gets the strip sack fumble. So we shall see.
Bold choices.
Interesting. Okay. I like that prediction overall.
Yeah.
All right, Matt.
I would also say that another impact player is going to be somebody in the secondary, and I look for Greg Newsome to maybe have a shining moment in this one because their best playmakers are on the outside at receiver with Wilson, Elijah Moore, and I mean they got some dudes who can run and get open and make some stuff happen. So Greg Newsome could also kind of have a big momentum shift play.
Here's a question: are you worried about Sauce Gardner?
Who?
Sauce. They're
I heard a stat. I don't know how true this is. He has never in his life given up a touchdown. Like not just college, his entire life.
Yeah.
So
That's a
I'm not-
fact right there.
I mean, to say I'm worried about him, no. I mean, they're probably going to put. I mean, I'm not sure what they do with him yet. And obviously, this is only going into week 2. Like, I'm not sure if he'll shade the best receiver all day and just follow him, or if he's just going to play one side of the field. I know in college he played one side of the field a lot. So, yeah, I'm not real sure. I'm not real worried about anybody from the Jets. I think if the Browns come out and don't beat themselves, I think they'll be just fine.
It'll be the first time the Browns have gone 2-0 since the 90s.
Since I was probably still eating Lunchables, yes.
Lunchables.
Yeah.
Name dropping Lunchables.
Exactly.
And then they turn around in on a quick, short week, and they have Pittsburgh Thursday night.
Ooh, that'd be
You know
really
they were
good.
giving away free tickets to that Pittsburgh game? Amazon was?
I have the Amazon, so I'll have the game on here. But yeah, no, but I think because it's a local game, I think that game still has to be broadcast locally.
No.
So even if you don't have Amazon Prime, you'll still see the Browns Pittsburgh next week.
No, Matt was saying like Amazon Prime was giving away tickets to the game.
Yeah, they sent out emails to the Prime members. If you freaking were an Amazon Prime member, they sent just random emails to people, and you could just had to like click on a link, and you got free tickets to the Prime experience at the stadium. I don't know where the seats were going to be, but you got free tickets. I was so pissed off, dude. I just clicked and it's like sold out. It's a free
Is it a
ticket.
ticket to the game because the game's sold out,
Yeah,
or is it
you were
to like
invited.
some like pre-game thing?
You were literally given tickets to go to the game,
Yeah.
to watch the game if you had Amazon Prime, and they sent out a bulk email to all their Prime people, and it was like literally people claimed them within minutes.
Yeah.
They only had X number of
Oh, wow.
tickets, obviously. So
Yeah, I hadn't heard that. That's interesting. They must have bought some of the tickets in pre-sale.
Yeah, it's doing some like Prime experience or something like that. But anyways, about the Jets game, both the teams, the Jets and the Browns, here's a little fun fact, only had 3 missed tackles last week. The only teams that did better were the Giants and the Bengals. The Giants had 2 missed tackles, the Bengals had 1. We were the third.
Well, you know what? You know why the Jets only had 3 missed tackles? Because Lamar just stood over their heads for touchdowns all day. There was nobody to tackle.
That's very true. But yeah, we were the 3rd worst team in the NFL last year with missed tackles. We had like 125 or something like that.
Don't worry,
Well, I'll tell you,
Caroline's
like,
gonna get it.
Carolina's
This
taking
is
it.
this is a little bit of analysis for you, but like I was there on in Charlotte, and and then like just watching it live, I was like, holy crap! Like we are flying around the field on defense. And then when I came home and like rewatched the game on my DVR, like it seemed even faster. I was like, holy smokes, they're flying around.
Yeah,
So
nice having Denzel on one side shutting it down, then having Newsom on the other, like either in the slot or putting him outside and just letting the two tanks and Miles Garrett and Clowney just go at it.
yeah, I think it's gonna be a fun defense to watch evolve.
Heck yeah.
You bring the Jets
So Matt,
Yeah.
Matt, you're taking the Jets.
No, I'm not taking the Jets.
on the board, Brown.
Yeah. Not a million
So
years.
is it? Are we just saying it's the
It's a
clean sweep?
clean
Clean
sweep.
sweep. Clean sweep. All right.
Clean sweep for the Browns.
All right, Steve. I appreciate you giving us a few minutes of your time, my dude.
All right, man. Anytime.
All right,
Go
man.
Browns.
Okay,
Go Brownies.
All right, man.
All right,
I'll talk to you.
All of you need to have an extra beer for me. Enjoy.
All right,
Oh,
will do,
yeah.
man. Bye. And that, folks, that was the sibling who was at the game live last week.
He got lucky. It was supposed to be pouring, and it was
Yeah,
beautiful
dude, it
weather,
was
dude.
gorgeous.
Yeah, he got real lucky.
And folks, that does it for us. The games have been picked. They're locked in. They're on the board. Next week, Stoltz the Wolf should be back with us.
So I have
Eric?
a question.
All right.
Why don't we have the results on the board?
Well, someone did put those results on the board.
Well, I only have one board. Do you want the games or the results?
I want the
I can put
results.
the results up here.
I want to see my name up top,
Then
not
I-
the Chargers up top. It needs to say Matt, and then Matt.
The next week, if you want the results next week, you will get the results next week with the
Chiefs on the other
soundboard.
side, dude. Yeah.
All right, folks. Enjoy Thursday night football. Is getting ready to kick off, and we will talk to y'all next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Peace.
Peace.
Next day.
There we go. The champs are here.
Woo!
I can see you smiling in the camera.